you fucked up by provoking it by stiffing this guy, and then when you open your mouth and said to the police when they were at the gym, okay, with this whole Patrick Moore issues, one thing I didn't discuss that should be discussed. First, let me say this once again. Any way you look at it, Patrick Moore was wrong. You owed this guy money. You were making use of his facility. There was an agreement for you to pay a certain amount of money every month, and he actually let 3 months pass before it came to this. You were making money off the clients you were training, period. So any way you look at it, right off the bat, you're wrong. Now, for the most part, I guess you could say it's a fair fight. Yeah, the guy that stepped in to break it up took a cheap shot at Patrick. Didn't mean much, but it was a fair fight. Both agreed to fight. Police came, not clear who called the police. It was believed to be the woman that was working the front desk. So police come, no charges pressed, no legal action, although I'm going to get into that in a few moments. There might be something down the line, who knows. No charges pressed, and police leave, and no one's worse for the wear. I don't know if the gym owner's getting his money. I don't think Patrick's going to be back in that gym anymore. And that part is over. What Patrick did while the police were there, he went out and said that this gym owner is dealing gear out of his gym. Now, keep in mind, I found out that he does run a rejuvenation clinic. He has legitimate business there, but we're not talking about testosterone and DECA. The substances that bodybuilders use, pro bodybuilders use in preparation for shows, you don't get in the rejuvenation clinic. He said this guy is selling gear. Now, nobody was arrested. I mean, it's just an accusation. But it was said, first off, look at you. You are using gear yourself. That's the obvious thing, and we all know it. There's a good chance if this guy, this gym owner, is selling gear, that you probably bought something from him in the past. Before it came to this, there was no issues. You guys were cool. Good chance you could have bought gear off him. There's a high likelihood at some point you were part of a transaction where you provided for someone. It's just the way it is. I don't give a shit about that. Who gives a shit about that? But you turn around, with all that being said, you turn around, you rat. I hate to use the word, because technically it's illegal, but we're all bodybuilders, and it's part of the industry, and the fact that you are on the fucking gear yourself, that is a really fucked up move. Okay, let's go a little further now. You have a show that you're preparing for. More than likely, you got yourself, I think, smart, at least the smart ones, have themselves already prepared at the beginning of their prep. Everything, they know what they need. and they have everything all ready and set to go. So you probably have enough to get you through the rest of this prep. You're going to be competing again? Substances, yeah, I'm sure you're using test, maybe using Decker also, but a lot of the substances you're using in preparation, you're not getting in a rejuvenation clinic. And I'm not saying I'm expecting you to go back to this guy's place, but they're all over the place. So you can go to any rejuvenation clinic, but you're not going to get what you need. This is all over social media. People that are dealing with the pros, they're going to hear about this. They're going to know that you, like I said, I hate to use the word, but you ratted this guy out. Do you think they're going to want to do business with you? You're going to fight. If you can continue to compete, you plan on using some of these substances, you're going to have a difficult time trying to get your shit. These guys, like I said, who's going to want to do business with you? They don't want to get nailed. Now, back to potential legal action. The cops, they didn't do anything. I guess they made their basic report. No charges filed, but they heard that this guy is supposedly, allegedly, dealing gear out of his gym illegally, not his rejuvenation stuff. Maybe they're gonna follow up on that. Maybe they're gonna start an investigation. They're not gonna say anything right then and there. You don't know. Maybe they're gonna put together an investigation, and if warranted, they'll try to set up some sort of sting operation to take this guy down for dealing illegal substances. I don't give a shit that you had a fight. The two grown men fought. They agreed to fight. Like I said, for the most part, it was a fair fight, except for that one blow from the one breaking it up at the end. That's fine. You both agreed to it. Both adults. You fucked up by provoking it, by stiffing this guy, and then when you open your mouth and said to the police when they were at the gym that this guy is selling gear, that's really a fucked up move. Not only, excuse me, not only you might find yourself having a hard time getting your supplies now, you are going to lose respect from a lot of other guys out there in the industry, a lot of your fellow competitors. I guarantee you, hearing that's not going to sit too well with them. From the moment I saw you as a turned pro, I liked you. I thought you seemed like somebody you can get behind. I lost all respect for you, the way this whole thing played out, the way it appears to be. And I don't know, that's about it for now. If you agree or disagree with anything I've said, let me know in the comments section. This is Michael Diamond. I'd like to thank you for watching Muscle Central.